Brought to you in association with In Gear.
The Abu Dhabi International Motor Show this year comes from an all-new venue. It's the Abu Dhabi National Exhibition Centre. So it's only fair that Abhishek and I come down and check it out. Shall we go? Launched over 20 years ago, the Abu Dhabi International Motor Show is one of the most established automobile exhibitions in the Middle East. With a completely new management, a new state-of-the-art venue and a new brand identity. Capitalising on Abu Dhabi's extraordinary economic boom, the show is growing at a phenomenal rate and has positioned itself as one of the foremost automobile exhibitions in the region. This must-attend event is held once every 2 years, and this year will see the appearance of the all-new Abu Dhabi National Exhibition Centre, providing a wealth of opportunities for exhibitors, sponsors and partner organisations over 5 days. We will bring you a 3-part special covering the whole show.
Now it's time to check out the Murcielago. Mohammed, tell us about this one.
This is the DNA of Lamborghini.
Right.
Murcielago LP640. It's longitudinal and posterior.
Right.
600 brake horse, 640 brake horsepower. 3.4 seconds from 0 to 100.
Fantastic. And what kind of top speed are we looking at for this car?
340.
Mohammed, also give us a sense about the interior crafting of the car.
Actually, this is the right car for the people who like to be different than the other neighbors. So, with the ad personam, as we mentioned in the Gallardo LP560-4, you can have your own taste. You can build your own car. So it's gonna be like the way you want it to be.
I really like the orange finish for this particular vehicle.
This is one of the very famous colors in the Lamborghini, which is the 3-layer orange with the orange interior as well.
And a little bit about, the electronic unit and everything else, how it's been all put together.
This is, if we can start from here, this is the AC,
right,
and it goes as the LCD screen. So from here you can manage to have it's touch screen. Can operate the radio, the CD, the video, DVD. You can see as well the rear view camera.
Just here is the Nissan GTR. And to tell me more about it, I've been joined by Mr. Emil Knesa. So it's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Most welcome.
So are you enjoying the Abu Dhabi International Motor Show?
Well, yes, we were very much fascinated by the 2008 Motor Show. It was much better than expected, with all the automotive industry in crisis.
Right.
But on top, we see very nice feedback from all the customers.
Well, I really can't wait to get inside the GTR. So let's get inside and take a closer look.
Most welcome to it.
Well, can you believe it? We're inside the GTR. So, sir, tell me more about, the basic specs of the car and how it's been, crafted.
The most special thing about the GTR is the concept behind it. It's a car for anyone, anywhere, anytime.
Okay.
We have so many supercars, but the thing is, if you're not a professional driver, you will end up in a disaster if you try to use the potential of these cars.
Right.
Well, here, the good thing about this, the great news about this is you have controlled power.
Okay.
We have a 3.8 liter engine, twin turbo, 100% symmetrical with the air intakes from both sides, dual air intake,
right.
Dual exhaust all the way to the back, 100% symmetrical image left and right. We're with this engine and with the weight, even though this is a comfortable car, a street car with all the accessories and the luxury and even a four-seater with 1,700 kilograms of weight, we are still being able to be the fastest production car with a 0 to 100 with 3.5 seconds.
Well, that is sensational. Now, the interior cabin of the car is also quite advanced.
Yes, actually here what you see, if you're familiar with the PlayStation 2, the same people designed the screen with all the information inside, with all the settings. You can view anything you want, exactly like the station. You can see the G-force settings, you can see the brake force, how you're braking, how you're entering the curves, how much G-force you're generating, how much acceleration you're generating. You can monitor anything you want. You can even go, for example, if you're doing and enjoying the Autodrome circuit here in Emirates, you can go, you can time your laps. Okay. You will know the first time, there is stop lap, you can even put a USB, connect to the computer, download your results and see how you are achieving with the date and the time for the laps taken.
Okay, so apart from being, a fast car, it's also a car which is, coming out in production very quickly as compared to maybe other brands.
Yes, actually, the good news is actually for the first time a Nissan product is launched in the GCC the same timing as the US. Okay. Usually in the US, it's 1 year in advance. This product, it is a global product which has been decided that no, the GCC is a very high potential market for this, especially with the royal families. We would want to launch it at the same time. And they were dedicated 300 cars for the GCC with the VIP specs. And if you are lucky enough, you can still manage to catch one of these because they will have a greater value afterwards.
So if you could also run me through some of the, the important features on the steering wheel and within, the controls here.
Yes. First, let's start by the transmission. It's a very unique one. This is a 6-speed G-tronic transmission. It has a dual clutch technology. It is shifting as one of the fastest in the world. It shifts in 0.1 second from one gear to another. This means, yes, when you're doing the manual shifting, you have plus and minus here. When you're shifting, imagine it needs only 0.1 second. So the manual transmission, you can say, is old technology with this dual clutch technology because no professional driver in the world can shift under 1 second. So with this technology, you're shifting very, very fast, taking full advantage of the car. With a 6-speed, the gears are so close to each other that you will not feel drop in horsepower and torque. So it is unbelievable, the picking up of the speed till it reaches its top speed, which is around 310 kilometers per hour.
So apart from the fantastic interiors, the exterior styling is also really nice. I love these exhausts and the way it's been set up.
The GTR is a legend. It's nothing new. There's a big heritage behind it, and it's always been known that it is the most capable of production cars. So here they didn't want to lose their identity. So this is why you will see the same lights as before. You will see the same concept of the body, but actually they did lots of testing in the wind tunnel to make sure it is in the best for performance, for aerodynamics. So they achieved everything you'll see in the GTR is for functional purpose. And then out of all this, they were still being able to achieve a good design. So the thing is, if you tell a Nissan engineer, this is a beauty, he will feel upset. He will tell you this is a beast.
Some of those that work forces are the same.
Now, the Abu Dhabi Motor Show truly is a family event, as children such as Joshua over there compete to be the fastest in this artificial environment. Don't go away, we'll see you after the break.
Brought to you in association with In Gear. Brought to you in association with In Gear.
When I look around the Abu Dhabi Motor Show, I see Japanese